No one desired to take a seat close to the extraterrestrial girl. Because of her fragrance, the human felt a sense of nostalgia. The cafeteria aboard the Celestial Unity hummed with the familiar symphony of interspecies conversations. Imitation devices buzzed gently as dialogues unfolded among the myriad of extraterrestrial races that made up the Galactic Federation's leading diplomatic ship. Yet, in the midst of the claimed togetherness, Marcus Chen observed the clear disparity in the seating layout. At a table close to the viewport, a solitary figure leaned over her meal tray. She was of a unique kind. Marcus could discern from the characteristic blue-gray skin and the fine antennae that quivered anxiously atop her head. Her expansive compound eyes mirrored the starlight filtering through the fortified glass, forming prismatic designs that could have been captivating if anyone had taken notice. Annoyed by the lack of attention, yet no one seemed to care. The nearby tables kept a measured space, their patrons casting fleeting looks in her direction before hastily looking away. Marcus had noted this trend for 3 days now, ever since the diplomatic convoy had left Kepler Station. As he neared with his own meal tray, the reason revealed itself. The aroma enveloped him, deep and robust, layered with hints of something natural and vibrant. The majority of species on the vessel had progressed beyond such pronounced scent markers, their native planets having been meticulously cleansed and regulated for countless generations. To them, the essence of the Zeltharian girl was overpowering, raw, and even distasteful. Marcus halted, his nostrils twitching subtly as he absorbed the scent. A flicker ignited in his recollection, a glimpse of youthful summers, soil beneath his nails, and the fulfillment of genuine labor beneath a relentless sun. "Is it all right if I take this seat?" he inquired, placing his tray down opposite her and pausing for her response. The girl's antennae sprang up in astonishment, her multifaceted eyes expanding in disbelief. "Do you wish to join me here?" Her voice held a melodic quality, characteristic of her kind, yet it quivered with disbelief. "I'm Marcus," he remarked, easing into his chair, "and you carry the scent of my grandmother's garden following a rain shower." The remarks appeared to baffle her. "Is that satisfactory?" Marcus grinned, savoring a mouthful of his crafted sustenance. "Excellent. I assume you hail from one of the farming planets?" "Zelthar Prime," she affirmed, her stance easing just a bit. "Greetings, I'm Kira, participating in the Youth Exchange Initiative." Her antennae sagged, yet I'm starting to believe it was an error. "What's the reason for that?" Kira waved her appendage around the cafeteria, showcasing her surroundings. "Observe their behavior. They treat me as if I'm contaminated." During yesterday's cultural exchange session, the Vorthan delegate surprisingly recommended that I utilize scent suppressors. Can you envision requesting someone to modify their inherent biology solely for the sake of others' comfort? Marcus nodded with a contemplative air. Humans encountered comparable prejudice upon their initial integration into the Galactic Federation 5 decades prior. Excessively sentimental, the other beings had remarked. Excessively erratic. Excessively organic. It took countless years for people to demonstrate that what were once deemed primitive traits were, in fact, powerful assets. "Share with me the details of Zelthar Prime?" Marcus inquired, his curiosity evident. Kira's eyes sparkled, and for the first time since he had watched her, she appeared to truly awaken. "It's exquisite. We exist in a symbiotic relationship with the Earth, you see. My family oversees one of the magnificent fungal woodlands. We nurture interconnected bonds with a myriad of diverse organisms. The aroma you're sensing, it's not solely coming from me. It's a whole intricate system." As she spoke, Marcus shut his eyes and took a deep breath. Indeed, it was present. Not merely the planet and its flourishing entities, but the intricate harmony of decay and rebirth, where existence thrives on demise, which in turn nourishes existence. The aroma of a realm that inhaled, that existed and perished and existed anew in perpetual rhythms. On Earth, Marcus remarked with deliberation, there's a saying that goes, "April showers bring May flowers." The rain, along with the destruction and chaos, sets the stage for fresh beginnings and new growth. Kira's antennae stood alert, brimming with curiosity. Does your kind comprehend the cycles? We go beyond mere understanding, Marcus replied. We emerged from their essence. Humans emerged from the earth, Kira. We emerged from the darkness of caves and cultivated the land with our own hands. We understand the essence of the earth's scent, as we embody its very nature in a sense. Surrounding them, the cafeteria maintained its courteous, pristine dialogues. Yet at their table, an unusual occurrence was unfolding. As Marcus elaborated on the rich tapestry of humanity's agricultural past, discussing the intricacies of crop rotation, composting, and the fragile equilibrium of soil microbiomes, Kira's entire demeanor shifted dramatically. Her forearms moved expressively as she recounted tales of mycorrhizal networks that stretched across continents and fungal communication systems that existed long before galactic civilization emerged, spanning millions of years. Do you realize what the true misfortune is? Marcus said, leaning in with a knowing look. These sophisticated beings have lost sight of the fact that all they are, all they have created, originates from realms akin to yours and mine. Their advancements, their urban landscapes, their pristine surroundings, all stem from the essence of nature, from soil and deterioration and the chaotic, fragrant reality of true existence. A shimmering figure at a nearby table fixed its gaze upon them, its clear features twisted in what Marcus interpreted as disapproval. He gestured with enthusiasm at the being, which promptly averted its gaze. They believe we're unsophisticated, Kira remarked, trailing his stare. Allow them, Marcus responded. When their flawless systems collapse, when their devices malfunction, when their sanitized environments struggle to adjust to change, that's when they'll recall why nature equipped us with keen instincts and the capacity to flourish amidst disorder. Kira paused, absorbing his words in silence. Then she smiled, an unexpectedly warm expression that altered her otherworldly appearance. Are you interested in taking a trip to the hydroponics bay tomorrow? I have been engaged in a project there, aiming to implement some techniques for growing based on soil. People may call me mad, but I would truly enjoy it, Marcus interjected. And Kira? Never allow anyone to persuade you to hide your true self. The cosmos craves a bit more grit beneath its nails. As they completed their meal, others maintained a respectful distance from their table. Yet Marcus observed something different, a handful of inquisitive looks, a young individual from the aquarium appearing to eavesdrop on their discussion, and even a Vorthan who had paused in their tracks to regard them with what could have been intrigue. Transformation, Marcus pondered, frequently began with the straightforward decision to take a seat at the appropriate table. The stars drifted languidly beyond the viewport while two emissaries from rudimentary realms exchanged tales of earth and cultivation, of timeless knowledge cloaked in seemingly absurd customs. In the pristine hallways of interstellar society, they bore the aroma of familiarity, grounded, authentic, and utterly vital.